thugs on state institutions, vandalizing property and attacking innocent workers?
Omar, let me first say good evening to those who are listening to us this evening. And let me also say that the NDC has not unleashed any tax on anybody. Moreover, there are no tax in the NDC. If anybody chooses to go out there and do anything untoward, the NDC is not responsible. The NDC has not sanctioned anybody to go out there to do anything of that sort. The National Democratic Congress is a law-abiding political party. We are the midwives of Ghana's democracy, and we respect the rule of law. The NDC is not interested in going out there to vandalize state property. Ghanaians have voted for us overwhelmingly, and we are going to take over the affairs of this country. And so we will not send anybody to go out there and destroy the very institutions we are going to govern and work with. And so anybody who goes out there, let's not ascribe the NDC to them. Let's treat them as young men and women who have gone out there on their own and are not being shielded by any political party. Yesterday, the General Secretary of the NDC issued a statement and told everybody to remain calm. When President Mama also spoke to the nation yesterday, he also advised that everybody should remain calm. So if these two senior men of our party have spoken and anybody else chooses to go out there and do anything untoward, the NDC will not accept responsibility for it. I have issued a statement this evening calling on all our supporters to remain calm. I know people are interested in the issues of accountability. We assure them that oral is coming. And so the NDC is going to investigate when we assume the office of government on the 7th of January 2025. Anybody who has taken any state property, anybody who has looted state property, anybody who has confiscated to himself state assets and properties that are not supposed to be with him, we assure you that due process will be followed, and anybody who is found culpable will be processed and brought to book. That notwithstanding, we don't sanction anybody to go out there and do anything that the party has not sanctioned. As National Youth Organiser, I'm calling on all young people of the NDC that they should remain calm. Nobody should go out there and give the NDC a bad name. We also know that people who are not even NDC members, they end up picking up party t-shirts to go there and cause trouble. We also know that some members of the NPP who are not happy with their leadership are out there fomenting trouble all in the name of the NDC. And so let nobody from the NDC do anything that will give the party a bad name. And we call on the police to act with dispatch and deal ruthlessly with anybody who goes to any state installation to cause any trouble. The NDC is not responsible for this.
So are you saying that they are not your party members, or you are saying even if they are, you have not sanctioned it, and so to the extent that this is not on your instruction, the police are free to act in the manner they deem fit in ensuring law and order?
The Secretary of the NDC has issued a statement asking everybody to desist from this act of vandalism and looting of states and looting of properties. His Excellency, the incoming president, the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, have asked for calm. So I don't see why anybody would disrespect these two gentlemen, His Excellency the President-elect and our General Secretary, and go ahead and do anything that the party has not sanctioned. As I speak to you, the NDC has not sanctioned any of these acts. I know most people are frustrated because of how this government has looted the country. We assure them that when we assume the affairs of the state on the 7th of January, every single individual who has done wrong to this country shall be brought to book and will be made to account for his stewardship. So they should just be patient with us until we assume the reins of government, and then we'll prosecute all wrongdoers. Nobody has the right to judge anybody guilty until a court of competent jurisdiction does that. And so they should remain patient with us until the right things are done.
What about your supporters at the coalition centers who are, again, leading to the chaotic scenes we are witnessing? What's your message to them?
As for our supporters at the coalition centers, it is the Electoral Commission that has brought about this problem. I remember yesterday when I went to the Greater Accra Coalition Center, I said it, that coalition shouldn't take this long. All of us have our pink sheets. When we are putting 120 pink sheets together with figures, it doesn't take 2 days, it doesn't take 3 days. It doesn't take more than 72 hours to collate results. Because the more you delay, the more tension builds up. And Ghanaians have genuine mistrust for the Electoral Commission because of some of the things they've done. You realize that in Ablekuma, Okaikwe Central, returning officers have tried to change results on pink sheets. They have actually taken counter pink sheets to fill for the NPP. When after the end of polls, we have all filled pink sheets, results have been declared at the polling stations. And so these people are criminal, and we believe that the special prosecutor must prosecute some of these officers. When these things happen, people get agitated. And so those who are the coalition centers, even though we don't support the act of vandalism, we don't support any form of routes or anything, it is the Electoral Commission that has brought these things onto itself. As I speak to you, we all know what the CI says. What the CI says. It is instructing, as of this morning, Jim Mensah is instructing his district and regional officers not to go ahead with coalition. After 72 hours, clearly people will be agitated. Clearly it will be oppression. And so that one you cannot blame anybody. We told Jim Mensah and the Electoral Commission to do this thing early, declare that we have our pink sheets.
But their officers are being intimidated. It's fair if they ask them to suspend until their safety can be guaranteed.
Because if we realize that your officers are conniving and are conniving with the other side, definitely people will be agitated and people will come at you. And before the elections, I issued a warning telling electoral officers that go there and do your job. When you do your job, nobody will have issues with you. Those who did their job, did anybody go to intimidate them? So far, we have results from more than 265 constituencies. Did anybody go there to intimidate them? It was the officers who refused to do the right thing. There are those who are having issues and are being confronted with the truth.
Very well. Thank you so much for speaking to us. That's Judge Opare Addo. He's National Youth Organiser of the NDC. He's also known as Pablo. So